Well, it is game time in Cheney.
The Eastern Washington Eagles playing for the FCS National Semi-Game.
And the Eagles hope to give a national audience a show on the red turf they'll never forget.
The road to the championship goes through Cheney tonight, and we have team coverage for you with Sports Director Derek Deis, Ben Kaplan, and we begin with McKay and the Eagle fans.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, the fans were out in full force today. The tailgating started early this morning. If you look behind me in the stadium, there's a few empty seats, but by and large, people are here, and they're pumped. The red field is ready. ESPN2, their trucks and their equipment are ready, and so are the fans.
Just relax, try and enjoy this nice cold weather.
7 hours before kickoff,
Want to go all the way back with it?
the tailgaters arrived.
You excited?
Yes, definitely.
How excited?
well, I'm here got here around 10:30. The game's at 5. I'm pretty excited.
Zach Sargent goes to every home game. He brings his grill and his smoker.
We're gonna smoke a pork butt and then probably smoke some chicken later on.
And he hopes Eagles fans bring themselves.
I know one reason is probably the students were out of town, but I just don't think the fans around and the people around the area know just what a big deal this is. You know, it's just not going to happen very often. And
I think it's awesome.
Kurt Tummel and his brother Cameron are here from Tacoma for their first ever Eastern game. And it's the first time they've ever gazed upon the red turf.
It's awesome. I love that. I haven't really seen any color like that on a field before.
And they guarantee an Eastern win tonight.
Because I know they'll win. They have to.
So with that guarantee in hand, hopefully the game will be in hand as well. We tried to talk to some Villanova fans today to see what they thought of Cheney, see what they thought of the red turf, but we couldn't find any. Don't know how many made the trip. Reporting live in Cheney, McKay Allen, KXLY 4 HD News.
All right, there, McKay. Well, when Gonzaga is in the tournament, we always hear people from across the country slaughter the pronunciation.
Yeah, well, what goes around comes around, and the announcers are hoping the Eagle defense stops Villanova in its tracks so they don't have to say the star player's name. Our Derek Deis and Ben Kaplan are here now. And Ben, say this guy's name for us.
You know what, guys? It's a difficult one, and I think Sonics fans remember a guy named Wally Zerbiak. That one was tough to pronounce. This guy maybe even tough.
Yeah, the name is Matt Caesar. He's a wide receiver for Villanova. Last week in the Cats quarterfinals wins in the FCS playoffs against Appalachian State, he ran for, caught for, and passed for a touchdown, so we have a feeling his name will be said plenty tonight. Let's just hope everybody worked on pronouncing it. On that piece of paper is Villanova star player's name. What do you think that says?
He's not good.
But you might want to look at it first. How do you pronounce his name?
Matt
Matt something.
You're allowed to look at the piece of paper. How do you think you go ahead and pronounce that name?
Matt. Zigzer? Matt.
Oh, wait.
The last name.
Sexer? Matt Caesar.
How'd you do that?
Because I'm good. I've watched the game last week, so I had to watch. You know, I'm recruiting for Eastern Washington.
This guy's a Villanova fan. I know you're a pro. Would you mind helping the folks out there pronounce Villanova star player's name?
I don't have time for practical jokes. I got a broadcast to prepare for.
All right, so we're pretty sure that Larry Weir, who calls the games for 700 ESPN The Ticket, knows how to pronounce Matt Caesar's name. But we're not really sure how Caesar and the Cats feel about playing here on the red field. We do know, though, the Eagles like doing it. They have yet to lose here, Derek, this season.
Yeah, and even though Villanova is favored to win this game, you can't overlook that fact that Eastern is a perfect 7-0 here on the red turf at Roos Field. Eagles came into the playoffs as the 5th seed, but because some of the higher seeds fell in last week's quarterfinals, Eastern was granted a 3rd straight playoff game here at Roos Field. And with Villanova playing on the road for the 3rd week in a row, you would think that has to be wearing on the Wildcats. And no matter how many fans end up turning out tonight, and actually the seats are starting to fill up, the Eagles believe in their home field advantage that it can help them punch that ticket to Frisco, Texas for the championship.
We've been fortunate enough to have all our playoff games here on the red turf, and it's something we look forward to. You know, we get to come here and play in front of our fans. We don't have to travel anywhere. I think it's huge for us.
I mean, it's something about this red turf that it's kind of like something about it where we kind of feel like now, like we can't lose. Like even like we've been in every situation you can think of this season and somehow found a way to win. So now it's instilled in us that we cannot lose on this field.
All right, guys, and it's game on here at Roos Field as the Eagles just kicked off to Villanova to start this one out. It's going to be a fun one here tonight.
Yeah, the fans pushing us out of the way so they can get in, hopefully fill up those seats. We'll have much more coming up at 6. We're live at Roos Field. Ben Kaplan, Derek Deis for KXLY4 HD Sports.